got cold. Let me turn my heat on. What's up, y'all? It's the Authentic Empress. I'm coming back with another reading. So, I just did a current energy. Motherfucker. Still in this Five of Swords energy, y'all. There's some type of recent level up, success, upgrade. Whether this has something to do with a career choice, okay, career paths, your spiritual purpose, something that you've recently launched, okay, where you've been getting like more notoriety, a clientele boost, more motivation, whatever it may be for you, okay? These people have some type of grand scheme or plan that basically they was gonna knock you off your pedestal, right? Now, I just pulled a whole new set of cards, and the first card I saw was royalty. For some of you guys, there could be an X involved, okay? Or you got X-ray. So there could be an X involved, okay? And whatever this recent projection or plot or magic was, okay? Ex-friend, ex-colleague, okay? Example. There's something about your life being used as an example as well, okay? About endurance. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures. You got 1 Chronicles 16 and 34, okay? Somebody could be 16. Something can be significant about the 16th, okay? Somebody's birthday could be on the 16th. Somebody could be 34 years old, okay? It said, oh my God. So there's definitely an X here. Yeah, this all right. It's about to be some weird shit come out in this reading, okay? You got throwaway old underwear and lingerie, guilty pleasure or guilty pleasures, and this came out with an X. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be you could be masculine, okay? This could, you know how females like to wear, you know, the masculine is like clothes, you know, his t-shirts and underwear. Something about that could be significant. If you're a feminine, somebody can have something that you slept in, or something that belongs to you, some article of clothing, okay, that it could have used to do some type of moon magic. Okay, you got guilty pleasures. Okay, throw away something. Oh, an article of clothing, guilty pleasures. X. You got F here, a fox, a sneaky fox, somebody that's sneaky. All right, so I don't know if this is some type of lashing out, because you got will you forgive me. Okay, maybe there's somebody that they feel like you haven't forgiven them, and so they're going to they're going to teach you a lesson. What I say about upgrades, level ups, clientele boosts, okay, going viral, okay. They're witnessing some type of expansion. So they thought it was going to play it against you, and so boom, they're witnessing this. So they specifically did something to either stagnate this, slow this down, maybe a freezer spell, something of that nature. Somebody's trying to freeze your upgrade, okay, or freeze your level up. All right, there's somebody here who cannot pay their bond, okay? So somebody could be getting, somebody could be arrested, incarcerated, getting incarcerated, or recently gotten incarcerated. Or this could be a spiritual bond. Okay, it says, not that bright when it comes to social issues. This is somebody who's not that bright when it comes to social issues. You're somebody, okay, let me repeat that. This is someone who's not that bright when it comes to social issues. Hold on one second. Okay. There's something about you being alert, always being on alert, okay? Always been on alert. You got insecure. So this is kind of like reverse and upright. You're alert to what these people are doing to try to make you feel insecure, okay? You are alert to the fact that somebody who's insecure wants you to feel insecure because you've made them feel insecure. The fuck? Meanwhile, you're over here, or you're in this energy or embodying blissfulness, okay? This could be somebody who was chasing fantasies or wanted you to be in this energy of chasing fantasies, or wanted you to think you was chasing some type of fantasy here, okay? Oh my God. There could be some projections of you having a princess complex. There can be somebody involved or somebody's ex who has a princess complex. You have doubts. They want you to doubt yourself, doubt what you're doing, doubt your path, doubt your ability to succeed at something, doubt your ability to upgrade, doubt an upgrade that's incoming. Oh, okay. This is funny as hell, bro. Now, this came out in the current energy read, but it's a different card saying the same thing. Haunted object or a cursed item. There's something about a haunted object or a cursed item. An ex-friend. Ex-friend can have an item that belongs to you. This could be an article of clothing that they've hexed or cursed. All right, there could be an ex-friend that's being haunted by an object or an item that they've stolen from you that's now hexed or cursed. This could be disrupting their sleep, okay? You got Have My Baby. First card, one of the first cards that came out was X. Y'all see right through these people and their tactics. Their tired ass tactics. Like, something's fishy, right? That's your alertness, okay? There's something that's beyond obvious. You get what I'm saying? You're like, something's fishy about this. But they was hoping this was going to trigger some type of self-doubt. Y'all so basic. Anyway, trying to manipulate you with your own possessions, money, and energy. What did I just say? Typical. It's getting much harder for them to maintain the lie. Okay? Seeing oneself through the lens of abuse, body dysmorphia. Okay. Body dysmorphia, I would even say, let's say self-perception dysmorphia in general. They're wanting you to perceive yourself in this morphed view, okay? There could be a lot of projection of someone or people who have identity issues, identity crisis, body dysmorphia, and they're projecting this onto you, wanting you to see yourself through their lens of self-abuse. Okay? But you're royal. You got royalty. There's something about a plan to enter heaven, or your plan to enter heavenly spaces, or a heavenly frequency, or heaven in general. Like, there's something about you being very grounded, okay, with this what you aspire to do with your life. Okay, there's something about you being steadfast and just really being for God, like standing for God, like doing things in the name of divinity, doing things in the name of truth, okay, in the name of balance and peace and harmony. Like, what the hell? Like, this is just who you are in general. That's just what you do in general, okay? Whether on social media, whether in real time, in real life, like, it's just in who you are, because the Spirit of God dwells within you. Anyway, it says, I'm working hard and saving up so I can provide for us. Okay, this is somebody who views you as royalty, or something about a royal connection or a divine union that you're destined to be in, despite these people trying to get you to doubt that, doubt your love life, doubt your happiness, doubt you receiving the desires of your heart. Okay, scripture says, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all the plans that I have for you. So they're viewing you through their own lens because they abuse themselves and allow others to abuse them, or they're moving from a place of unaddressed abuse and trauma triggered by that said abuse. And so they're thinking, or literally deceiving themselves into believing that their projections, hopes, and wishes, or whatever work is that they're doing behind the scenes and manipulation, is actually going to render the results that they hope for you, or the outcome that they hope for you. Totally disregarding God's plans for you. Totally disregarding that there's plans in motion that was predestined even before them. Oh my God. There's something significant about conditional remorse. And it says they're piquing others' curiosity towards you. Shaking my head. Yeah, you got diamonds, sapphires, and gold. Okay, there's something very wealthy about your energy. So in the current energy read, the card that said the price of wisdom is the price of wisdom is above rubies or something like that. Now you got diamonds, sapphires, gold, and rubies. Fun fact, in my hair, right? These are real rubies, by the way. And then my nail color is blue sapphire. It says in love. Okay, in your love life, there is a secret competition for your heart that you may be aware or unaware of. Oh my God. So is that why X came out? In love, there is a secret competition for your heart that you may or may not be aware of. Shaking my head. Because your energy is like, your vibration is in the frequency of diamonds, sapphires, and gold. Like, that's how valuable you are. Okay? Look, listen, tyrannical. Somebody's being a tyrant. Somebody's being a tyrant. Oh my God. Shaking my head. There's somebody here, a prospect or ex, that is so fucking desperate for your attention. Okay? This can even be desperate for people to sleep on you, people to overlook you, people to deny you, reject you, abandon you. So desperate for you to sleep on yourself, your own value, for you to doubt yourself. So this upgrade, this could be like just an awakening, like, or whatever, like ascension, okay, a level up. There's a lot of anxiety that you're triggering in somebody here, okay? Because they feel like they need to bring you down a notch, or they feel like they need to bring you down so that they can, it's something to do with their self-esteem and their confidence, okay? Again, this is somebody that's not that bright when it comes to social issues. But current energy says you're very wise, okay? Period. Somebody's last name could be right, or somebody wants to be right so fucking bad. You got WR. Somebody could be from the Carolinas. Somebody's name, first, middle, last, could start with the M. Somebody's name, first, middle, last, could start with the W. There's something about your energy that's warm and inviting. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a U. It is crazy. Sea urchin. Somebody is trying desperately to attach themselves to your sacral space or your sacral chakra. Okay. Or somebody wants to really hit you where it hurts. Started spinning a false narrative of you long ago. Fake loyalty to delay you from exposing them to discredit the truth. It's a trick to divide us. I feel like, okay, well, yeah, that could be going on in love. But what I'm also getting is that this trick to divide us, I'm getting that it's some type of trick here that's supposed to divide you from yourself, divide you from God, divide you from your divine calling and purpose, okay? Divide you from your ancestors, believing in your ancestors. This says call on your ancestors. You got a PH. Look, I feel like this is about a path here, your divine path. Heavy emphasis on that. Okay. Something about Pathfinder is significant. What is Pathfinder? Anyway, something could be going on with somebody's pH balance, man. Somebody could have a PhD, or you could just be that bright, that brilliant, that intelligent, or you could be pursuing a PhD. Somebody definitely wanted to slow you down or create some type of delays for you in some type of level up or upgrade with PhD energy. You got sloth. They wanted to slow you down or slow something down for you. Okay? Or wanted your fuel to run low. Like wanted you to exhaust yourself or feel exhausted or just give up. Okay? They want you to feel like something was never going to like really grow or work out for you. They wanted you to give up on it. That came out in the current energy reading as well. Somebody's name, first, middle, or last, could start with a G or TH. Okay? G. GG. Somebody's nickname could be GG. It says chakras guiding you on what to eat to empower and regenerate. Okay, maybe something about pineapples is significant. Coconut water. Soup. Vegetable soup. Oh my God, that would be so good right now. Tea. Heavy emphasis on certain herbal teas as well, okay? Yeah, somebody thought it was a sneaky fox. Now I'm hearing that song by Yo Gotti. Fuck you. Ah! Look at this. Look at it. They mad. Somebody is mad about you upgrading some way or another. Anyway, you got F you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Tell a hater I said, fuck you. Chris, some car 20 acres. Whatever he said. Alright. I ain't warm enough in here. It is nice and cozy in this motherfucker. God. Now I'm hearing Shaggy. Too hot to handle. Too cold to hold. Too hot to handle. I'm too cold to hold. Too hot to handle. Too cold to hold. Yeah, you got instability, danger, and uselessness. Somebody wanted to make you feel like something that you're doing, that you're going to have guaranteed success in. Confirmation with the Justice card and the Nine of Cups. And the Lovers all here together. Shaking my head. Somebody was praying instability on whatever this is, or trying to endanger something, okay? Wanted you to fear endangerment or feel endangered, okay? Or feel like whatever you're doing is useless. Yeah, seeing oneself through the lens of abuse, body dysmorphia, for example. When in actuality, you hold value, you carry value that's up there with diamonds, sapphires, and gold, man. Yep. For some of you guys, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a karmic Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody who's insincere or was insincere. There's definitely some death magic present here. Okay, because I just seen tombstones. Yeah, somebody's upset because you don't want nothing to do with them, bro. I just seen script for me in the reverse. It's somebody who feels rejected, okay? Throwing a little tantrum. You got 4 of Wands here as well. So something is guaranteed, like some type of balance, harmony, or you doing something that you love here. There's some justice that's guaranteed, like in regards to wish fulfillment, and it bringing you some type of stability here. You got starvation and famine. I crave the smell and sensation of your skin, your voice, the way you look into my eyes sensually. Shaking my head, bro. Somebody wanted to starve you of love and attention, hoping that you will come back to them out of desperation or out of need for companionship or comfort or whatever, man. So this is, oh my God, that makes so much fucking sense. There's some exes here, or ex friends, whatever, that wants you to be like in starvation and famine when it comes to love and friendship and connection and attention and all that shit. Because they want you to double back to them. They want to starve you of new found connections so you'll come back around to them, or so that they'll be able to access your energy. Okay, it says commitment issues that run generations deep, mysterious illness, and pop-up death and disease. Mysterious my ass. I realized I was wrong and I want to apologize. Well, so there's something about you. Okay, in the current energy read, access denied had came out. So there's something about you denying somebody access to communicate with you, to connect with you. So they want you to be denied access with new love or like healthy, loving partnerships or friendships. Okay, they want you to be denied because you are denying them access to get close to you again, reap the benefits of your presence and the value of your information and wisdom and encouragement. It says going out of their way to hurt you. Confirmation. Game over. And they could be working with others to do this. It says jump, gang up, sneak attack. Something was supposed to be a sneak attack. Okay? Your silence stresses me out. Only you. Like, I guess you are the only one that has this effect on this person, okay? But they should be look, you got tread lightly. This is somebody, like somebody is this is giving fatal attraction. Projected weaknesses onto you, but scapegoat to you because you could bear it. You see that blend, that mixture of energy, like the contradiction of this person, portraying a false lifestyle to impress others, or yeah, this is somebody who has a tendency to do that. You got wrapped around your finger in reverse. This is somebody who's upset because you're not wrapped around their finger, or you don't want them on your finger, nothing near your fingers, smelling your fingers, nothing. Shaking my head. This person could be exposing themselves through frustrated outbursts. So they thought if they were to manipulate something to do with a collective, blocking out a collective or a group, they thought that this would agitate you so much that you would have some type of frustrated outburst, okay? And they could use that to portray a narrative about you. Yeah, this is somebody who's in opposition to you, like basketball or some shit. Or somebody could play basketball. It says, I'll be fine. Okay? All right. Now, ladies. Yeah. I don't have me break this thing down for nothing. A decline in physical appearance in reverse, so that was a fail. Envious of your hustle because it's noble and honest. Learning your routine to plot harm. You see that? This could be being done to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. God damn. Somebody's doing some type of throat chakra magic as well. Their everyday is filled with pointless drama. Okay. Heavy projection energy. Yeah, somebody's supposed to be moving or supposed to be cloaked when doing this. You got all black by Plies. I'm on some other shit. I'm dressed in all black. You got countdown. I just heard it's the final countdown. There's somebody who's triggered because you won't entertain some weird, sick, twisted fetish that they have of you. You got make it known or move along. I feel like this is y'all's energy with this freedom card. Like, But all this underhanded, sneaky, playing with magic shit to try to get for access to be granted, yeah, nah. However, access is granted for you for something to increase here, okay, involving your creative property, divine beings. Yeah, and somebody is acting out because they have behavioral problems. They're mad because they didn't make the fucking team auditions. This is somebody who's auditioning like to be in your life, okay? Damn, prospects, friends, ex, okay, like, no, you don't want them. No, you got weird energy. You on demon time. You thought it was hidden. It's not. I'm moving along. Like, get over it. Like, what the fuck? It says noradrenaline concentration. This is somebody who wanted to impact your concentration. Or this is talking about you're concentrated on something here. And that's why something's increasing. The fuck? You're concentrating on feeding and fueling your creative property. And so it's inevitable for something to increase for you, whether they like it or not. You got affects attention and responding actions in the brain, contracts blood vessels, increasing blood flow. You got irresponsible in reverse. Yeah, you're not irresponsible. And somebody's upset because they're not the topic of conversation. You got topic of conversation in the reverse. You got you can do it in the upright. You can do it, put your back to it. I can do it, put your into it. You can do it, put your into it. I can do it, put your into it. Put your back into it. Put your into it. Don't stop, get it. That's real. Don't stop, nigga, hit it. I will. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. They mad because you won't stop. Or you won't let them do it. It says you are gaining and attracting healthy, loving friendships. Didn't I mention fatal attraction? Fatal attraction. These people who have behavioral problems, and so you moved accordingly. Anyway, the universe corresponds to your inner feeling, not theirs. The fuck? These people are delusional. No, you ain't about to create no hell week for the collective. That's all you, babes. Shaking my head. That is all you. Going out of their way to hurt you. This is somebody could be going out of their way to hurt you because they realized they was wrong and they want to apologize, but you denying access, like you won't even like really get in the time of day, and so they want to seek revenge on you. You don't want to give me the time of day, then I'm gonna make sure other motherfuckers don't give you the time of day type shit. Yeah, you got infighting friends turn enemies. They've done this to many people. Pathology, pattern, history, consistency. I hid my jealousy with shade. Rejected prospects praying for you to be single, lonely, to not receive real love because you won't choose them. That's crazy how y'all just getting exposed left and right in this motherfucker. Like, it's really sad for real. Notice everything they touch fails. Marriage, pregnancy, career, fitness goals, health, and more. Shaking my head. Wish they could take it all back. Craving your energy. Praying for another chance of redemption. Deep regret. Well, access denied. Serial searching, remote viewing, digging for info on you. This digging for info could be digging on info of ways to work against you, okay? An obsessed stranger. They are afraid, very, very afraid. There's something about this behavioral analysis ability that you have, collective. Like your ability to analyze people's behaviors, okay, identify behavioral problems, and then, you know, try to help them transmute it or put a depth to it. But it's something about them fighting to keep those behavioral problems. Like, okay, I mean, you can keep your behavioral problems, but you're not about to inflict that shit on me. So let me go ahead and get up out your way. Let me go ahead and get up out your way, and you continue right along. I won't be here for it. And some of you guys, some of these people could have only want sex. I only want sex. Excuse me. This could have been energies that abandoned you because they only wanted sex, or you abandoned them because maybe you felt like it was only like for some type of physical fulfillment or physical attraction. And once you realize that, you call yourself, you was doing y'all both a favor by deciding to move along. Like, you made something known to this person or to these people and you moved on. Like, I don't want nothing serious with you. You feel me? I'm using you like just for companionship, and that's not right. I won't want nobody to do that to me. So before anything progresses and you get your feelings hurt, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and abandon this connection. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, I feel like even if you try to like just be cool with somebody, they was still hell bent or fixated on, you know, their fatal attraction towards you, or something turned into a fatal attraction where it's like y'all couldn't even be friends. Shaking my head. Yeah, so somebody feels like you abandoned them. Okay. Shaking my head. It says, hey, entrepreneur, stop overthinking. Your products and service are absolutely amazing. Exactly. But they want you to think otherwise. Because they're holding on to an older version of you that you have long outgrown. No. Damn. They need to do the same. Agenda to sow collective and mass confusion and insanity. The web has become a bully and sensitive video game. I'm telling you, like, some shit, this shit was orchestrated as fuck, bro. The more they try or hold on to what's yours, the more intense their suffering, entire moments, and karma becomes. And then you got falling and rising in love. This is somebody who's trying to fluctuate your views, fluctuate your clientele, fluctuate your money, fluctuate the attention that you receive. Like, what the fuck? Thought they would be happier or things would be better, but things are worse. I feel like this was a project. This is what somebody was orchestrating for you too. Okay? They wanted you to they wanted your hopes to be deferred. Cannot rest nor be paid until the job is complete. And this is somebody who's very fragile. These are people with fragile self-esteem. Like, oh my God. Like, you could have even, like, whatever you did or however you walked away wasn't even that bad, bro. Like, shaking my head. Look, they have no motion. This is somebody that didn't want you to have no motion. Somebody could not have motion when it comes to love or, like, the attention that they crave. Even if they get a certain level of attention, it's not the attention that they crave. Or there's somebody who wants motion with you, but they ain't getting no motion with you. Yeah, they became big-headed with supposed power and now experiencing harsh mental issues. I tried to deny the undeniable. My heart is with you. No, it ain't. I put that shit. No, it's not. That's your heart is in your body. Shaking my head. Now, if this is a connection, a mutual connection, then yeah, that's their reality. Somebody's trying to deny the undeniable, but their heart is with you. And they could be discussing you with others, okay? So this soul is given while there's people plotting on some demonic plots, or for you to receive some demonic gifts, somebody who can't handle their fucking liquor, okay? There's also somebody plotting some type of, it says, okay. There's somebody plotting on how to come towards you, okay? There's also a copycat here. It says copying your hairstyle, your dress code, aspirations, and your interests. Trembling with fear and guilt. Whoever this is that was copying you is now trembling with fear and guilt for some reason. You got too hot to touch. I told you I was channeling that Shaggy song. Yeah, whoever this person is trembling with guilt and fear, copying you, they're faking happiness in a relationship via photos on social media. Yep, because they received some type of demonic gifts here. Or they, yeah. If they thought they was gifted, they was actually operating out of some type of demonic gifts. Not divine. The difference between you and collective is that collective is an avenging earth angel. Can't handle their liquor keeps coming out. You got money magic. Somebody who can't handle their liquor or their substance abuse could be doing money magic on you, or did some type of money magic on you this new moon with Capricorn. It could have been a Capricorn. Insulting your body because they are jealous of it. Oh my God, yeah, but you're not. You. This is somebody who's avoiding accountability, or somebody's avoiding accountability here. Okay, you got glass house energy in the reverse now, and I feel like these projections, gossip, rumors, like they're ineffective. Okay, you are not weak like these motherfuckers. Like they're weak to shit like that. Okay, shaking my head. And some of you, somebody could be jealous of your ethnicity. For somebody, there could be somebody of a different ethnic background that launched some type of money magic attack on you or some shit, or somebody that's sensitive as fuck. You got glass house energy, or they thought you was you would be as fragile as the things that hurts their fucking feelings. Yeah, create constructive routine. You're somebody who creates constructive routines though. Yeah. They don't want you to be this remarkable energy that you're destined to be. For those of you who still smoke, it says smoke your weed by yourself in peace. Or smoke your weed by yourself in peace. Yeah, because there's some pigs like that's like, oh my God, they just so determined. Like, so determined to create some type of grand disappointment for you and stop your motion. Okay, or stop you from moving. Like, they're going to stop you from moving. They're going to stop you from showing up by manipulating things. Look, I almost let go. You could be a male that's a great cook, or something about a male that's a great cook is involved. Okay. Time apart for growth and breaking of spells. So there's you and somebody here spending some time apart because this is for growth and for some spells to be broken. You have some energies that did some type of magic to induce homelessness for you. Yeah. But you're purging. You got the purge. Or this purge energy. Look behind the scenes. This purge behind the scenes. Purge could also be like the actual movie. Like how people did everything that they wanted to do. Any crimes that they wanted to commit. This could be how people was using this new moon in Capricorn. Since Capricorn is the devil card. Shaking my head. Look, you got humanity. This could be why pigs came out. Somebody got some dirty ass energy, bro. You got the good genes in the reverse. Is somebody jealous of your gene pool? Jealous of... They are jealous of the recipe of who you are. You're beautiful, or you're attractive, and you know you have a great sense of humor, and you're very wise and intelligent and smart, and you're creative. Like, what the fuck? And you're confident in your natural self. These are people who would never confront you directly. And they're going to receive an unexpected tragedy, or they call themselves creating an unexpected tragedy for you while you're in reaping season. Reaping season with Shango, Macho, luck, money, power, and love. Look, Murder, She Wrote. That's what they did. That's what they did. Look, Murder, She Wrote in stone. Shaking my head. You got messages in your favorite childhood shows and movies. Some of you guys could have been getting flashbacks or downloads from childhood movies that reflect your current experiences. I know earlier I was thinking about what's that movie? It's Joseph, King of Dreams, or the one with Moses. It's one of those. I was thinking about those movies. Okay. I also just quoted, now I'm thinking about Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, these are energies. We're launching this magic because they have abandonment issues, okay? And they have dreams to outshine you or outdo you. It was just a dream. Oh my God. Somebody wants you to know that they were sexually safe with you. Lusting after this karma ruined my sexual health. Y'all, there's somebody racist that's targeting you. You got blackface. You definitely got, look, attempts to bully you out of your career field. They share or that you are ordained to follow to discourage you. Man, I love me, bro. 6:33. 6:33 on the clock when I read that. Listen, love. Let me drop this bombshell. Not only am I a master teacher, 6:33 on the clock. I'm the baby, right? On my dad's side. I'm my dad's last born child. My dad's firstborn child, my oldest sister, who is one of my divine ancestors, is also a master teacher. So, okay, y'all go ahead and I guess you don't have the tragedy don't have to be unexpected anymore. You definitely can expect those tragedies. Cause y'all gonna have to pay for that shit. Big time. Cause you gonna bully me out of what? You don't belong here. I belong here. You don't belong here. Shaking my head. Malnourished. Spiritually malnourished. Shaking my head. Heavy emphasis on money magic or attacking your finances, your stability, your money expansion, your Jupiter energy. So there's something about whatever sign or house your Jupiter is in. Something about that is significant. Somebody's name could start with a T. Somebody could have the Chinese zodiac of a tiger. If that's even one. Okay, attempts to bully you. Came out again. They wanted something to be malnourished, or they wanted something that you was creating to be malnourished, okay? Or to lack. They wanted you to be in a state of lack. Okay? It says watching them destroy themselves. This is what they thought they was gonna watch you do, but that's what they're doing. There's people around them watching them destroy themselves. Something about some emails in reverse. Maybe there were some emails that was rejected or not responded to. It says disrupting finances for control. What did I just say? It says tune skills and abilities. Did I say this in this reading or the last reading about them wanting to downgrade? Feeling like they need to downgrade you so you can really be a match to them, or so they can really address you properly because you're above these motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. No thanks. That part. No thanks. You do whatever you feel like you need to do, bitch. Palm still itching over here. What the hell you mean? Why you over there in hidden despair? I don't give a fuck what you do, what you manipulate. You can manipulate my channel. You can do whatever. Palm still itching over here, bitch. Collective got multiple hustles. What do you mean? And Collective is in there calling, so you ain't stopping shit. Okay? Look, what you gonna watch is Collective build. That's what you gonna watch. When you thought you was gonna watch Collective destroy themselves. Look, they not built like you. That part. Shake my head. How the fuck how you gonna destroy me? You not built like me. How you gonna bully me out of my career that you share and you not built for this shit? I am. What the fuck? Somebody could be experiencing an unwanted pregnancy. Or maybe somebody was projecting this onto you. You can be somebody that's very intentional, okay, and selective with how you live your life, okay, your intentions for yourself and what you want to build, okay, or how you structure your legacy, okay? You're not desperate. It says when it all falls down, who you gonna call now? So you wanted to destroy something for Collective? Oh, okay. You see, you heard what I said? When it all falls down, who you gonna call? Because anything fall down over here, I'm the clay, God is the potter. God is the Alpha and Omega, the Omega and the Alpha. Death and rebirth. Like, what do you mean? Like, a whole magician over here. Now you see me? Now you don't. Look, interruption. Interrupt what? Okay. Go ahead and interrupt. Guess what? The show still goes on. You can interrupt. The show still goes on. But that's what they was. This is what they spent their time trying to cast and conjure up this moon. Oh, okay. And you know what's crazy? I think my Jupiter is literally in Capricorn. That part. But you thought you was going to use the new moon in Capricorn to disrupt something over here? What'd I say? A financial miracle. Look, somebody could be lying to get out of participation, okay? I mean, hey, you still got to get your... the karma will be equally distributed. I don't care if you put the tip of your fingernail, your pinky, in something to work against divine collective. You still gonna get your portion. Everybody gonna get a piece. Y'all want collective to be breadcrumb. Everybody gonna get a breadcrumb of that karma and then some. Force fed. It says hidden in caves and tunnels. See? Stay in your fucking lane. I don't have nothing against no race, no different ethnicity or nothing. But one thing about it, I got something against an evil motherfucker. I don't care if they look like me. I don't care if they look like this. I don't care what you look like. But if you're operating out of evil and you come my way with that shit, it's up and it's stuck over here. It's up and it's stuck. And you're going to get drugged back from which you came. That part. Look, come to me and love spells. Are you serious? An influencer? That's what you got to do. But you going to bully me out of career. But you got to do come to me and love spells on your collective or on the masses for you to have an audience. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. The people that's supposed to be here God is going to guide them here. Their intuition, their discernment is going to guide them here. That's how we operate over here. We operate. What the handle say? The Authentic Empress. Yeah. They thought they was going to make you the laughing stock. Shaking my head. Okay. The laughing stock, but everything I'm saying is accurate as fuck though. Okay. Yeah, laugh at that. Meanwhile, what that card say? Watching them destroy themselves, thinking they was going to make you the laughing stock. Oh, okay. Because they over there doing come to me and love spells, right? Oh, all right. Okay. That part. Here's the thing about you throwing witchcraft at a divine being. If we just so happen to not choose to keep that energy and just alchemize and transmute it, because sometimes we do that to him. If we just happen to choose to throw that shit back at you, return to sender, guess what? Ain't no throwbacks. You cannot throw it back. And I wish I would have pulled that freaking card out when I seen it. It was throwback in reverse. You can't throw it back over here once you send it. So I advise you not to send it in the first place. Shaking my head. Look, personal hell. I should have never released you or pushed you to release me. Okay, well, get over it. Like, there's a lot of people in the world, get over it. You didn't succeed. Try again with somebody else or somewhere else. Get over it. Don't be coming over here trying to disrupt shit over here. Like, what the fuck? Grow up. Yeah, because you're an amazing friend. Like, these are people, ex-friends and ex whomever, people that's in the past, people that you left behind. Damn, because they know you're an amazing friend. This is not the way to go. Like, this is not the way to go about it, okay? Okay, if you tried to apologize and collective didn't want to talk to you, let it go. That's what we do. Like, if we try or we put in an effort to mend something with somebody, even if we try it over and over again, eventually we just let it go and move forward. We're not about to throw no witchcraft on that person because they don't want to cooperate. They don't want to communicate. Like, you just move the fuck on. Duh. These people are weird. I don't even want to use the word weird because weird in etymology is not a bad word. You know what I'm saying? But these people are delusional. And I don't feel bad. Collective, don't feel bad. Just like you didn't feel bad throwing no witchcraft over here. The fuck? Like, the last thing these people really don't be thinking. It is unwise to abuse moon magic. Do you understand the complexities of moon energy and how horrible of a backfire that can be if you're abusing the moon, a divine entity? All right, whatever, bro. Hence, Neptunian energy, bro. Pisces energy, high priestess, Cancer energy. Like, why? These people, see, no, you can't bully me out of no arena, especially when it comes to spirituality, bitch, because you don't know enough. You don't know enough. Shaking my fucking head. And you better protect your children. That's another thing, too, about the moon energy. What the hell? Your womb space is in direct connection with the moon, you dumbass bitch. Don't be out here having children, conceiving children, and you abusing moon magic. Man, these, oh my God. You know, some people have manifested literally as the actual curse. Their bodies, they allow their bodies to just hold the generational curse. They are the walking curse, a continuation of a generational curse in their bloodlines. Shaking my head. And y'all wonder why death is a thing. And why death, man, oh my God. This shit is crazy. A beautiful liar. Shaking my head. See, that's the thing. That's why they're bothered, because they're, not only are you beautiful, collective, but you're a truth speaker. You're a truth seeker. You're a truth teller. And you're wise. They can't stand that shit. No, you can't bully me out this career, ho. What do you mean? You cannot bully me out this arena. Just because you look spiritual. Look, where that card that came out about them copying collective? Where it said? Did I already put it back? Copying your hairstyles. Copying what you wear, how you dress, your mannerisms. Okay, how you talk. What you do. Copy, copy, copy. And paste. I fear you will no longer be open to me after I've hurt you. Okay, again, get over it. You got recognition in the reverse. That's y'all throwing tantrums because look, because collective escaped. Freedom, freedom. You got single and unsatisfied as karma. Well, you shouldn't have no business sending that shit over here. Shaking my head. You got ill. That's crazy. Like, this is the energy that they wanted to conjure on for y'all. It says, I have never met anyone like you. Not even those who I consider loved ones compares to you. Well, have you met God? These people and their excuses. I'm sorry, there are no excuses. There are no excuses. If you feel like somebody was an amazing friend, but you know you betrayed that person, you wronged that person has every right to be guarded against you. That person has every right to abandon the connection, to protect themselves, to protect their sanity, to protect their heart space. That person has every right to do that. Okay, if you feel like there was an amazing friend and you miss them and you want them back and you can't seem to find nobody else like them, go to God. Because that person being an amazing person has everything to do with the Spirit of God dwelling within their temple. Go to God. Damn, that's just facts. That's just wisdom. Go to God. I guarantee you, if you go to the divine, if you go within and commune with the divine, I guarantee you, you will manifest another amazing friend. Or how about this? Manifest being an amazing friend to yourself. But they're, okay, this is somebody who's permanently stuck, or they feel permanently stuck in their hometown or state. Seeing right through these people's deception, even though they wear a friend mask. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Yeah, even though they wear, seeing right through their deception, even though they wear a friend mask. Beautiful liars. Look, that's permanently stuck in their hometown or state. New address. Here you, new address, collective. New address, collective. I should have been more honest about how I truly feel about you. I love you. Hey, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I mean, I just thought, somebody has a goatee. Goatee, facial hair. That's been trying to blend in. There's an inflation of Decepticons trying to blend in, collective. Shaking my head. Meanwhile, your palms itch. Ooh. Money. The fuck? Blessings. Shaking my head. You could be viewed as like this alien energy, like very extraterrestrial, very peculiar, fearfully, wonderfully made. Okay? You're somebody who's funny, playful, and bubbly. So I guess this is triggering. Or this is why these people miss you so much. Okay? Trying to manipulate body chemistry, your body chemistry, or their own, or others. Okay? This could also be like brain chemistry. Abusing lustful energy for attraction. What did I say about the come to me spells, love spells? Somebody who wants to bully you out of career. And that's how they're gaining their audience or their clientele. Doing come to me spells and love spells on their clientele. Shaking my head. Abusing lustful energy for traction. Same evil strategy, new target of sacrifice. Again, there is nothing unpredictable about satanic energy. Why? Because Satan wants to be God. A wannabe. And anybody that's moving out of satanic energy is what? A wannabe. A copycat. Unoriginal. Basic. Predictable as fuck. Liars. Guess what? Satan was beautiful. Lucifer was known to be beautiful and fine, handsome, attractive. But he's still a liar. The fuck? Beautiful liar came out? He got to do come to me spells and he got to seduce and tempt and like to get traction, to get people to follow him and shit. Get people to bow down to him and praise and worship him, right? All God was just righteous. The righteous, loyal family being restored. The wicked are in a time of loss and death. Well, goddamn. Shaking my head. You got your divine masculine is masturbating to your photos and videos. Whoa. Okay, so that's some moon magic. I guess, okay. Capricorn. New moon in Capricorn, y'all. The devil card. Obsession. Sexual energy. That could be why this is coming out for moon magic. This is somebody who could have been trying to blend in with some energies that was really manipulating their body chemistry or manipulating their thoughts, their emotions. You got time traveler, so there's some past life energy here. Or there's something about you being a time traveler, okay? Like something about you quantum leaping, intentionally challenging you. But they don't have what it takes. Because you're not fronting. Ain't nothing about this. Look, y'all, this is a karmic Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody who's spiteful as fuck. And they're disconnected from eternal love because God is eternal love, okay? This could be somebody that's still bitter about some past hurt, betrayal, okay? Instead of like just digging, further connecting with the divine. You know what I'm saying? You got setting up wealthy men to rob them. This is being exposed. Okay? A side hoe, sneaky link, sloppy toppy, who set up wealthy men to rob them. Is being exposed. Oh my God. Maybe there's something significant about moon cycles or the moon, okay, with how they do this, how they orchestrate this, the timing, how they empower these rituals. Or the moon magic could also just represent their womb energy, their womb space, okay, their reproductive energy, okay, and how they abuse it, okay. Look, this is somebody who claim to believe in God to collect the soul's gifts, inheritance, talents, blessings of the true chosen, benevolent, pure ones. Yeah, but your spirit team is ready for anything? Okay. While they over there lying to avoid embarrassment. The cure-all is pure love, but one must choose to receive to heal. The Authentic Empress. Shaking my head. These some motherfuckers that thought they was gonna work with some people to triangulate you and control you. Okay, put you in a state of doubt about your gifts or about what you're doing here that's connected to your purpose. They're under judgment for how they treated you. Somebody's under judgment for how they treated you. Yeah, because of your ancestors. Because of your ancestors. This is crazy. There could be a triangle being exposed or some shit. Like clockwork. Round the clock. There's some glamoring magic that's backfiring or failing. You got glamoring you, them wearing your clothes in a dream state, trying to cloak your energy, trying to steal identity, trespassing. Well, that was a fail. It's in reverse. They could be doing this like clockwork, trying to cloak themselves in your energy. Yeah. There's something about if you've been sitting on gold, there's something about you like presenting and you like really, yeah. Okay. And this is what they got a problem with. They want to shut that down. You got implementing elevation in the reverse. They want to put a stop to that. Hell no. They got to put a stop to that. But you got spirit team ready for anything, and because of your ancestors are out here together. Oh, okay. Let's see how that go. Let's see how that play out for you. You gonna put a stop to what? You gonna put a stop to what? You mean to tell me the divine call collective to start this business, to start this channel, to post this, to say that, to do this, to go here, to go there, and y'all followers of the wannabe of the divine is gonna put a stop to it like that? What? So y'all want to get kicked out of heaven, basically. Y'all want to be kicked out of eternal love, basically. That. Oh, okay. You want to get banned into your own personal hell, right? Oh, okay. Hey, you go right ahead, baby. Hey, we can only control ourselves. Hard drugs. We can only control ourselves. I don't want my daughter's son to experience blessings that I have forfeited. Well, who raggedy ass mama or daddy is this? Moon magic, y'all. Again, moon magic also represents the womb. Moon magic is also mother energy. So this is probably a mom. Cancer. Shaking my head. Awakening. So yeah, because their son or daughter is experiencing an awakening. I don't want my daughter or son to experience blessings that I have forfeited. Well, that's your you got hard drugs and now you got sell drugs. Maybe they wanted their son to sell drugs or get caught up with hard drugs, because now I see hard drugs in the reverse. Somebody's chosen their divine path, okay? Not a path that their relatives or their parents wanted for them. That's some weird ass shit. But you know, past life enemies can come back as parents, relatives, okay? Partners, all that shit, friends. Yeah, they wanted this person to indulge in something that's superficial or unnatural, okay? Or takes them out of their, takes them out of their natural state, like who they would be naturally, like unmanipulated or uninterrupted. Yeah, you got all natural now. It's in the upright. Let me pull some more cards out of here. Yeah, this would be, so somebody's daughter or son, or you could be that daughter or son. You could have some type of purpose involving music. You got a studio session. Something can be significant about a studio apartment too. But anyway, there can be somebody who's like, who really wants to invest in their creativity, right? And maybe somebody was trying to make them feel like that wasn't tangible or achievable, okay? It was trying to persuade or manipulate this person's decisions to put them on a dark path or a path of dissension here so that they can control them. They can milk them dry. That's what it's giving. Yeah, I just seen spell work. It says spell work to make your hair fall out. They could be doing spell work to make this person's hair fall out, to make them insecure. And then turn around and comfort them with encourage here. But it's something about you encouraging yourself. Somebody encouraging themselves. Yeah, somebody having to encourage themselves. So they definitely have, it's like, you know, your parent, your guardian, that's like one of your first soul ties. One of your original soul ties. Like, that's really, really deep. That's why a lot of people spend a lot of time remaining in toxic cycles with their parents and their loved ones or family members, because, you know, that illusion of it being like your family, right? Shaking my head. It's a very strong soul tie, okay? Think about the umbilical cord. It's a very strong soul tie, okay? Even with that, since we're on that topic, you know, technically we're not supposed to cut umbilical cords. You know, when a baby is born, you're supposed to leave it attached to the baby. The umbilical cord is supposed to remain attached to the placenta. That's why the placenta comes out after the baby, with the umbilical cord being, you know, tying the two. You're supposed to leave it attached to the baby until all the nutrients, all the blood, all of that, you know, finish exiting the placenta, entering the baby's body. That kind of helps the baby settle more so into this earthly realm when they come out of the womb space. You get what I'm saying? You're really not supposed to cut it, but people cut it. And the reason why I'm saying it is that even though we're not supposed to do that and people do it anyway, you still see majority of people who's had their umbilical cord severed survive it. Meaning you can survive severing soul ties with family members when necessary. Period. You will survive. It will be better if that parent is responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and tap the fuck in. Right? And then, you know, it will be better if you can remain attached to that umbilical cord as long as there's a purification there. There's some purity there. So hypothetically, metaphorically speaking also. You got Everything Golden, okay, by Shy Glizzy. Something. No, I can't come over. I ain't jumping in your ocean. Something about a driver's license is significant, okay? I did kept seeing ID. Somebody could have a stolen ID or be getting caught up by the stolen ID, or maybe somebody tried to steal your identity or somebody's identity. Yeah, y'all are part of the plan. Yeah, this says new discovery in reverse. So something has been discovered or been exposed already. It says, damn, if you ain't have a man or a girl, I would try you. So this could also be somebody just wanting to take your place or whatever, man. Take your place in somebody's heart. Or somebody wanting to somebody wants you to be with them so bad, bro. Like, there is somebody that your heart is like set, or you just rather be single. Somebody is gossiping. Somebody talking about you. Are they doing some word magic? Like at this very moment. There's some things only God knows that you've never told anyone else. There's some things that only God knows that you've never told anyone else. Okay, it's supposed to be that way. Right? God is supposed to be your best friend any fucking way. Just like there's some things that God knows that he don't tell anybody else. Okay? It says, leading the way, forging a path, it had to be done. So this is involving a path that you're leading here. Or your legacy. Somebody, whoever this is that's like currently like talking about you, gossiping about you, arguing about you, somebody, they hate the skin that they're in. It says, I hate the skin that I'm in. So this is somebody who battles with self-hate, okay? This could be somebody who targets married men or men who are in connections, okay? This person could have wrongly accused you intentionally. But this is a mission that's impossible. A betrayal has negatively impacted or affected multiple parties or persons. They want this to remain hidden. There's something significant about no sexual integrity or somebody being exposed for not having any sexual integrity here. Abusing their religious stance or abusing a religious stance. Reckless. I've been more colder with others since we last spoke. I'm acting out subconsciously. Institutional scandals. Abusing religious stance. Institutional scandals. There's some type of sexual perversion being, oh my God, but that always happens. Something significant, though, about this moon cycle. That could be, because, y'all, Capricorn is the devil card. Okay, enlightenment as well. Yeah, the significance. Significance. And look at this card. I don't know what spilled on this card. It looked like my frankincense and myrrh that I had in the bag. But you see this card is supposed to be white, and you see, like, how that look is brown. Institutional scandals, abusing religious stance, war, Mars. There's somebody, I don't know if this is a church member, a pastor, an instructor, official in the church, some religious institution. This could even be a religious school. There's something being exposed about no sexual integrity or some type of sexual perversion, like, and there's some type of war going on about this. Somebody could be an Aries. It says, wish they made better decisions with how they handled you. Oh my God. Something about millennials. So there could be some type of sexual scandal. Somebody could be a millennial, or this could be with millennials. Huh. Something about jewelry is significant. Why I heard somebody trying to keep up with the youth? You got loud for no reason. Somebody loud in line. Spending more time outside. Spend more time outside. You can be encouraged to spend more time outside. Or somebody's been spending more time outside. This could also be somebody spending more time outside of some type of custom here. Or outside of a group. Outside of a place. There's things I'll do for you that I wouldn't do for someone else. Maybe this could involve jewelry. Okay. Stalker alert. Somebody stalking you, collective. That's not new. Something bad happening to someone popular. I guess somebody that's been stalking you. Maybe this person was popular or could be popular. Something's bad happened with them. Stalker. No, stalked by. Okay, that came out in reverse. Yeah, whatever this is, they're not going to be able to stalk you anymore. Or they're going to stop stalking you. Okay, whatever this, something bad that's going to happen to them. Somebody popular. Somebody who's popular. Or they're going to be popular because of some type of scandal. There's something significant about a court marriage. Unknown or unrealized molestation is being exposed. This could be related to this institutional scandals and a religious, what did I say? Abusing religious stance, institutional scandals, unknown or unrealized molestation. Yeah, something about some unhealthy habits being encouraged, okay? Yeah, somebody realized that someone had no intentions, or they have no intentions on truly showing up for you or truly showing up for them. Some type of plot to harm somebody with gun violence has backfired or has failed. Somebody's been doing some spiritually illegal readings of your fortune. Okay. Unexpected deaths of family members. Of those who sow evil to the innocent out of jealousy and spite. Okay, so these people could be experiencing some unexpected deaths in the family, okay? These people that's been looking into or paying for readings or doing readings, looking into your fortune. Somebody could be a Libra. You could be a Libra. Oh, they really fucked up. They did that to a Libra. Something about loins, marital home. There could definitely be something significant about a marriage. Relationships, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people, projection, public enemies, and lawsuits. Everybody won't and can't be physically attractive. Like, oh my God, accept it, let it go. Yeah, these people realize that they don't need to sleep on your channeling abilities because you on point, man. Don't sleep on collective channeling abilities, and don't sleep if you've been sleeping on them. Don't sleep on them. Combining voodoo spell casting with customizable items without the consumer's awareness. Ooh, somebody can have a clothing brand, or somebody can have some type of brand, or do some type of branding, or make something, create some type of products, and they're infusing some type of voodoo spell casting with these items, like, without the consumer's awareness, okay? Possibly for attraction, or to keep them purchasing from them, or to tap into their fortune. Yeah, because somebody don't want to be a freak no more. News reporters, freak no more. Look at that. Somebody's being exposed for their freaky escapades. Is that what it called? News reporters. These some people reporting the news of some type of freak that don't want to be a freak no more. Okay? Somebody with demonic energy, curse, hex, vex, misfortune, bad luck, evil eye, and ill wishing. Somebody who indulges in this, okay? There's some news reporters on their ass. This could be a Libra. Somebody could be a Libra reporting the news on this person. Yeah, desperately need you to be codependent on them to drain from your life force. This could be this person's tactic. All right, there's somebody involved that's remorseful, guilt, shame, and apologetic. You got low budget thought processes. There's something about an abscess that could be growing or somebody. Yeah, this is someone who was impatient with God and themselves and true love. Damn, somebody had to learn a harsh lesson here. Okay. Somebody's mood could be being affected by food or dehydration. Yeah, think it's a joke. They should be worried. Okay. Past life enemies. Conjured. They are all connected. They thought something was a joke here, okay, but now they're worried. Somebody could be experiencing a chemical reaction. Somebody who acted like they can't stop and they won't stop. Heavy emphasis on cartoon throwbacks, okay? That done came out twice. So you could be getting references or downloads from like cartoon animated movies. Yeah, you got imbalanced water energy. An imbalanced water sign, that could be imbalanced water energy. Looking over their shoulder. This could also be somebody, something to do with their emotions. 711, 711. Something about a gas station. This could have something to do with somebody's emotions or somebody who was disconnected emotionally or detached. Looking over their shoulder. Nervousness, anxiety from fear and paranoia. Okay. Insecure criticisms are actually projections from external forces. So if you've been picking up, look, because you're actually in this Phoenix energy, but you could have been picking up on, you could have been channeling some negative thoughts that are not yours. Ain't that crazy? How I was about to explain the damn card. Look, looking over their shoulder, nervousness, anxiety from fear, paranoia, channeling negative thoughts that are not yours because you're this Phoenix. You're in this Phoenix energy. Mad because you won't be gay with them. That's the message for somebody, man. What the hell? So there could definitely be an imbalanced feminine with that imbalanced water energy. They talking mad shit. Like, y'all see how bad my nose itching? Yeah, cursing, or they cursed or hexing your travel or your progress. There's something significant about the food industry, okay? Unhappy with personal reading, although only facts were spoken. Somebody got a reading, okay? Somebody got a reading, and they weren't happy about what was shared, okay? You got make me proud. by Drake and Nicki Minaj. Misplacing blame, anger, and frustration, guilt because they unhappy about this personal reading that they got. Something to do with absence and something about your business is growing or your business growing. These people who try to, they thought they was going to put you on hard drugs or some shit, or they wanted to induce you being on hard drugs or induce some type of mental health crisis. Losing their mind, mental health crisis in reverse, hard drugs in reverse. Your business is growing though, and it says prepare for Jai's coming. Okay. Intentionally giving bad advice. Because your business is growing. Because they're unhappy about that personal reading that they got on themselves. Yeah. Or they're unhappy about an absence or somebody's going to abandon somebody for misplacing blame, anger, frustration, and guilt, and I guess try to unite with you. You got to unite. Yeah, and this person, somebody's feeling very anxious about it too. Yeah, you got exchanged by Bryson Tiller. That's the energy that somebody in towards you, collective. Give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. We used to lay up and stay up and then blow. Loyalty. I should have just leveled up my rank. Last time I saw you, we ain't speak. That was crazy. Guess there's nothing I can do. Man, it's true. It's a change, yep. Jealous ex, stuck in the past, holding a grudge, spiritual attacks, karma, failure to walk away. There's something about a brothel hidden in plain sight. This could be this institutional scandals energy that came out. Okay, talk of the town. This is something that's going to be the talk of the town. Okay, there's something about your birthright here. Something about cousins or a cousin in your birthright. Maybe somebody try to do some type of fraud here using one of your cousins. A family members. You got in actuality. The U.S. government is a scam, an illusion, smoke and mirrors, fake societal structure induced by witchcraft. I'm going to do an AI reading too. Eventually. Magic to make you lose your creations and to delay your progress. Money stolen from you. Marketing. Okay. I be trying to sugarcoat stuff, but where that card at? U.S. government scam. So there's a scam involving the U.S. government about, hold on now, don't try to go away. Money stolen from black people, marketing humans as property, and some type of karma. Okay. You got manipulating numbers. Rotting in jail, prison, physically or spiritually. There is no way out. Somebody who try to manipulate your numbers, your views, your money. Okay. Your support, your clientele. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's something about you being solo dolo in a situation, okay? Solo dolo. Too soon is here. Beauty spells. There's something about you recovering too soon, or you're solo dolo because maybe you feel like, involving yourself with another person is too soon for you. Yeah, this is a healthy habit that you have, or this is something about healthy habits. You got attacker or attackers in reverse. This is why somebody was unable to attack you or some shit. Or there's some attackers being exposed. I guess they was trying to cast some type of illusions about how you moving out here when it comes to who you dealing with, how you dealing. Yeah, you got complaints. I want your man and woman. Somebody. Cokeheads. Oh, okay. Wow. Y'all be surprised how many people be hiding that shit, bruh. Doing coke. Somebody getting exposed. Yeah, there's something about your energy being clean here because there's something about you not rushing to do something too soon. Yeah, somebody envies your natural beauty inside and out, okay? Somebody wanted somebody to move on or to rush into some sexual or, I don't know, a connection like fast as fuck. Like, and this person, so all that ex energy that was coming out earlier, attacking you or whatever, trying to manipulate your upgrades, your level ups and shit like that, because they're triggered, because access have been denied. This person was agitated because you wouldn't move on from whomever or whatever you was healing from, okay? You wasn't moving quick enough for them, so they wanted to attack you. Look, it says they will groan and holler with agony. Okay? They could be being haunted, or somebody's dreaming about you. Somebody could be like in deep sadness with this groan and holler with agony. Somebody's parents, or this is like a cult here, cult, coven, family, or somebody's parents, bro, somebody's relatives. They all choose a child to sacrifice out of their children. They will groan and holler with agony too for that shit. But some of you guys, this could be something about a cousin. This could have happened to a cousin. This could be a cousin that did this, or y'all can know a cousin that does this or did this. Okay, there could be somebody that abused abortions. Okay, always getting pregnant, doing, you know what? This will also be somebody who intentionally gives bad advice, man. What the fuck, bro? Like, okay, Moon Magic, yo, And I just mentioned the other day how there's women who do that on purpose. Like, they'll get pregnant by a dude because, first of all, that's a soul tie. That's a very strong soul tie. Okay, you're literally carrying that person's energy inside of yourself, inside of your womb. You're housing them inside of your house, your vessel, your vehicle, okay, that you're driving, that you have executive order over, okay, that was something that you have control over, which is your body, right? And there's some women, some witches, okay, who intentionally will get pregnant just to execute control, and then they'll abort the fucking baby, y'all. They will abort the fetus. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I know a female that had an abortion and she kept the remains of the aborted fetus and she has it on her altar. And she's been in a long ass relationship with this dude, right? And there's even been like energy of him, you know, like them having like conflict and him considering like going back to his first love and stuff like that. Like, and I'm just saying, I just feel like there's something heavily connected with that. There's something strange with that. Like, why do you got that shit on your altar? You get what I'm saying? And he kind of stuck with you. All right, it says, fumble the realest on their team. They'll never get that back. Look, these people, there's some people triggered by your absence right now, heavily. Okay? Because they fumbled you. You was the realest on their team. Look, make me proud with this make me proud energy. You're making your divine ancestors, your ancestry proud. You're making God proud, okay, by standing firm on your boundaries here, standing up for yourself, okay? Yeah, you look, unite in reverse. There's somebody who loves you, like they really like love you. It says, I don't mind the cellulite. Yeah, like with that all natural energy, man, it's like you're not one of those people that's going to be bullied or manipulated or abused into feeling like you gotta resort to things that could put your life in danger just to change your appearance or some shit like that for somebody to treat you better or treat you with some respect or loyalty. You deserve that shit, especially like if you love them. If you love them and you genuinely try, you're loyal, you're faithful and honest and all that shit, fuck all that. Like, who the fuck are they? Meanwhile, they're avoiding accountability about how they contributed, or how abusive they've been. Shaking my head. Look, abusing I love yous and I'm sorry's. Oh, okay. Shaking my head. Well, they can't stand it, bro. They cannot stand your clarity. It says draw it, write it, manifest it. Okay, you can be guided to do this, like to get a journal, to journal, okay? You could be like, I'm hearing be reminded, okay, of your manifestation capabilities. It says you are so rare and truly one of a kind. The hell? Oh, they wanted you to believe. They wanted you to forget who you was in past lives, collective. I just seen Egyptian heart, okay? Somebody's name could start with a B. First, middle, last name. They wanted you. Anyway, it says, though the anatomy may be similar, the quality is not. Somebody, either your name starts with a B or somebody whose name starts with a B was comparing themselves to you or thought they could compete with you. Okay, it says, though the anatomy may be similar, the quality is not. They are not a quality person. Yeah, somebody says you are their safe space. Okay, I guess this other person is not. Something about mysterious markings on the body. Okay, that could be good or bad. There could be something about like your past lives or ancient Egypt, or you could have peculiar birthmarks or some shit like that. Or something about its placement, something tied in, or like a mark of your abundance or prosperity or your royalty, who you are. It says you're covered. You're not only a safe place to others, but you better believe God always keeps you in a safe place. That part. That's why you're able to be a safe place to somebody else. Somebody pretended to be you to get money. That's being exposed. Yeah, illegitimate. I love this. I love doing this, bro. It says your love saved my life. And they thought, and these people that's been launching these attacks on you, trying to tell you, they thought God won't go save yours. Well, you out here loving people and saving their lives, changing their lives, giving them, renewing their hope through your love. But they thought these witchy bitches thought they was gonna weaken you with mediocrity. How they gonna weaken you with that when you're authentic? You got virtuosity. You're a virtuous woman or a virtuous man. Okay, look, a permanent end for these clones. Cloning technology, clones, permanent end. Someone sees of illusion, delusion, confusion, breeds insanity. What I say? Them doing this is coming to a permanent end. Not, oh, they get a little backlash for a little while and they think they're gonna come back even harder. Nah, it's coming to a permanent end in this motherfucker. It says, the person I left you for is ruining my life. I'm sorry. Relying on addictions just to cope. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? If somebody was clout chasing or wanting some attention, they don't want it now. They don't want it now. Somebody could be trying to hide or like go into solitude or isolate themselves or ghost the situation here to avoid accountability. So that's the energy. This is kind of like I did this reading with this title specifically because this is what was coming out in the current energy read, y'all. All right. See you guys next time.